one of the world's largest producers of textiles and clothing. Indian textile industry is truly weaving the future in a remarkable way. Playing a key role in Indian economy, the textile and clothing industry contributes about 2% to the nation's GDP. The textiles and clothing industry in India is the second largest employer in the country by providing direct employment to 45 million people and more than 100 million people in allied industries, including a large number of women and rural population. The textile and clothing industry in India has strength across the entire value chain, ranging from natural and man-made fiber, yarn, fabric to apparel. It is a highly diversified sector which consists of large, medium, small and micro enterprises. The textile industry in India is gearing up to reach new paradigms of growth. The market size of the Indian textile and clothing industry is estimated to reach $350 billion, including export of $100 billion by 2025-26. Established as the Indian Cotton Mills Federation, ICMF, in 1958, it got transformed into Confederation of Indian Textile Industry, CITI, in 2005 to assume the leadership of broad-based textile and clothing value chain. It represents the major leading regional textile industry associations and its corporate members, thus covering the entire textile value chain from farm to apparel and made-ups. It works as an interface between the government and various segments of the textile industry, providing policy inputs to the government and supporting the textile and clothing sector to move in the value chain. It also gives unstinted leadership to the textile and clothing industry to adopt cutting-edge technologies to enhance production, productivity and quality to cater to the national and international market. CITI promotes and protects the common interests of its members through research, dissemination of information, consultation, cooperation and by mentoring member industries to adopt best business practices. Its well-crafted policy tailwinds help the government in taking timely and informed decisions on important textile-related matters. CITI organizes national and international programs which help evolve a consensual approach for the development of textile and allied sectors. The apex textile body's involvement in corporate social responsibility is result-oriented and target-focused. Being a major stakeholder of cotton, its initiative for promoting cotton production, productivity and quality cotton in the country can be traced back to 1964. The Cotton Committee was formed to spearhead the Grow More Cotton campaign carried out by the government to augment the domestic supply of cotton. Setting up of Cotton Development and Research Association, CITI, CDRA in 1970 was to provide an institutional framework for research, evolving newer varieties of cotton and promote scientific cultivation. Now, CITI CDRA works shoulder to shoulder with the government and other organizations to not only increase cotton yield by introducing the various hybrid, but also enhance the purity and quality of cotton. The initial stages, CITI CDRA works, which covered almost all cotton growing areas in the country, now have intense activities in 3 states, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. These proactive steps have helped in increasing yield several folds higher than the non-project areas. CITI works for achieving inclusive growth and dovetailing that concept into the development process. To create a pool of skilled workforce for achieving the ambitious targets in the textile and clothing industry, CITI formed Textile Sector Skill Council (TSC) in 2014. In the next 10 years, about 577 textile mills will be affiliated to TSC as training partners to empower around 3,700 trainers and 1.5 million skilled workforce in 360 job profiles. CITI, in association with Ministry of Textiles, is imparting training to thousands of Indian youths under the Samarth scheme. The objective is to provide demand-driven and placement-oriented skill programs to incentivize the efforts of the industry in creating jobs in the organized textile and related sectors. CITI Birla Textile Awards is an effort to promote advancement in the textile-related segments. The InnoTex, an event pioneered by CITI, is a platform to recognize excellence in design, methods, spinning and weaving. High-level policy consultation, strategy meetings, trade promotion activities, etc. are the other important functions of the organization. Important dignitaries grace CITI functions, including Vice President, Prime Minister, Cabinet Ministers, Government Secretaries at various points of time. CITI has been sending delegations abroad and receiving them regularly to pave the way for trade facilitation and hand-holding between Indian and overseas businessmen and investors. The Apex Textile Body has signed MOUs with 13 major international textile organizations to promote trade and investment. CITI has long-term vision on textiles which synchronizes with Atmanirbhar Bharat. Make in India, a vision promoted by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi to take India to the next level of development and emerge as a $5 trillion economy in the foreseeable future. CITI will be working in partnership with government in achieving this goal.